Zodiac Killer, structured dataset for AI video generation. On December 20th, 1968, two teenagers were attacked in a parked car on Lake Herman Road, Benicia, California. This fatal attack was attributed to the Zodiac Killer. On July 4th, 1969, a couple was attacked in a parked car at Blue Rock Springs Park, Vallejo, California. One victim was killed, but the other survived and was able to provide a description. On September 27, 1969, an attacker approached two people at knife point at Lake Berryessa, Napa County, California. One victim later died of wounds, while the other survived. The attacker left a message at the scene with a signature symbol. On October 11, 1969, a taxicab driver was murdered in Presidio Heights, San Francisco. This attack is also associated with the Zodiac Killer. The Zodiac Killer continued to taunt police and the media with letters and cryptograms for years, often detailing future plans of murder. Despite intense investigations, the Zodiac's identity remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in criminal history. Various suspects have been considered over the years, but none definitively identified as the Zodiac. We followed every lead, examined every clue, yet he always seemed one step ahead, the investigator said, frustrated. We just want closure, to know who the person was and why they chose to cause so much hurt, a relative of the victim said, emotional. We gather here to honor the memory of those who suffered. Their stories remind us of the fragility of life and the strength of our community, the community leader said, reflective. I've lived with the fear, but also with a desire for truth. Each day is a step towards healing, the ex-survivor added with resilience. We revisit the evidence with the hope today's technology can reveal what once was hidden, the lead investigator said, optimistic in tone. The case has gripped the public imagination for decades, a chilling reminder of the unknown, the media analyst added thoughtfully. The story of the Zodiac Killer remains a haunting chapter in our history, urging us ever to seek the truth, no matter how elusive. Each piece on this board represents a life, a moment frozen in fear, the investigator said, determined. I've worked on cases worldwide, but this one, it's like trying to catch a shadow in the dark, the consultant replied, intrigued. With advancements in DNA technology, we may finally lift the veil that has shrouded this mystery, the lead investigator said, hopeful. Imagine the moment when science confronts the shadows and finally triumphs over decades of silence, the forensic expert added, inspired. New tips emerge as new technologies make the impossible possible, the reporter said, energized. The Zodiac case may soon see its day of reckoning. Every detail matters, from the obscure to the obvious. We have the tools now that they didn't have then, the task force leader said confidently. It's like piecing together a puzzle over decades. Each piece significant, each piece its own mystery, the technician replied analytically. This fiber could change the narrative. It might just be the breakthrough we've been waiting for, the lab analyst said, hopeful. Old evidence meeting new technology. It's as if the past is reaching out to hurry justice along, the forensic scientist remarked, inspired. As we uncover truths from decades ago, we remind ourselves of the lessons learned and the stories yet to be told, the historian said, reflective in tone. The legacy of the Zodiac Killer, a complex tapestry woven with threads of fear, hope, and resilience. We're collaborating globally because this is bigger than any one region. The Zodiac's shadow stretches far and wide, the crime specialist explained, emphasizing the collaborative effort. Our past failures fuel our present determination. The case must be solved to honor those we've lost, the criminologist stated, her voice filled with resolve. We stand united to demand answers and to assure future generations won't live in fear, the community organizer declared, motivated. Public pressure mounts. It's a call to action, a reminder of what perseverance can achieve, the reporter noted, with urgency. In this digital age, every bite could reveal a new clue. The hunt continues in cyberspace and beyond, the digital forensic analyst said, determined. We may be close, closer than anyone could have imagined. Every answer is within reach, the lead investigator replied with optimism.